personal protective equipment. The sheer amount of types, variations and requirements makes it very difficult to choose the right one. And in an environment with multiple hazards around, how can you support the correct usage of PPE by the employees? Hello and welcome to Managing HSE with the proRIS Safety Bits. Today with the PPE Matrix as a tool to support the correct usage of personal protective equipment. My name is Christopher Sparling and I support you on achieving your HSE vision with consulting, coaching and training globally. Every week you will find here useful safety bits to support your HSE work, so please consider subscribing to get the latest updates. In your workplace there are multiple hazards present and the PPE should fit to these needs. Hearing protection, for example, should be designed to allow still a communication while filtering the noise levels below a hazardous level, which means in a 120 dB environment you need a different hearing protection than in a 95 dB setting. Gloves vary for mechanical and chemical hazards, so do filter masks, each addressing a different substance. As employees change their location on site or have different tasks to conduct, the PPE changes accordingly. Often these requirements are hidden in work instructions or are part of an SDS or were mentioned in a safety training some months ago. Being overwhelmed by countless regulations, the correct PPE might be forgotten or just mixed up. The PPE Matrix is therefore one tool which can support these requirements. It's basically a table with one row for each task conducted in the corresponding area and one column for each PPE in use for these tasks. To make it more effective, a current picture of the PPE shall be added, and thus the matrix needs to be updated whenever a new PPE is introduced or changed, for example, when changing suppliers. Now you connect a task with the corresponding PPE by a dot. You can create one overall matrix for a whole site or multiple locations, which is a good approach when defining minimum standards. But when applying it on a local level, meaning at a department or a machine, then reduce the matrix to the information required at that area by hiding the not applicable rows and columns. Limit the information to what is only necessary. Any additional line or column increases the chance of confusion, and when it comes to safety, especially PPE, clarity is most important. You might want to add certain rules regarding the PPE, like maximum usage time. I personally have found an employee who has worn a filter mask over multiple years, as he obviously did not know that they have only a limited filter capacity and lifetime. There are other great ways of visualizing PPE. For example, when only one setup of PPE is used at the location, pictures with the correct PPE applied are very helpful reminders. A quick summary. Simplify and visualize the information regarding PPE. Put all needed PPE and the existing task in one table and indicate which PPE is needed for which task. I will forward you a template if you send me a message. Make use of visualization options whenever possible and keep your information clear and simple. So, what are your ideas? Please comment, subscribe or just give me a call. Thanks for watching. Stay safe.